Hello, it's Philip Taylor speaking from Richmond Green Chambers, and this morning I'm looking at an exciting book which is very relevant for the construction bar. It's called Construction Law. It's in 3 volumes. It's these volumes here, which we'll look at in a moment. It's by Julian Bailey and it's from Informa, and it's what I consider to be a really first-class publication. We've given it a title on the web of An Up-to-Date Practitioner's Guide to Construction Law in England, Wales and Australia. Australia, you may think. Well, that's where a lot of the work actually comes from as a comparative study. What we say about the book is this, that the construction industry has always involved the expenditure of mighty sums of money, often over far-reaching geographical areas within lengthy time frames. Construction has always, of course, been a global industry and is becoming even more so by the day. It's therefore, in our view, very useful to have a construction book of this nature, which is in a clear, detailed and authoritative format, actually as a legal reference, which not only covers construction law here in England and Wales, but also in a comparative study in Australia. And the comparison, however, the question really is it of primary or merely of secondary importance? I think, in fact, that you'll find that if you meet any construction lawyer in England and Wales, you should make a point of familiarising yourself with the legal issues which have emerged recently from the construction industry in Australia. The reason being that that gives you a fairly good indication of modern thinking on this area of law. So the short answer is yes, this is actually an important area, particularly if your client's business is a global one. These are the books. I'm just going to look at them bit by bit. This is in fact the first volume. You can see what it looks like. It's got a very important standard of contents there at the front. There is useful paragraph numbering, which you can also see just as an example, and of course there is a very detailed index at the back. That's volume 1. Now the other 2 volumes are very much the same. They're heavy tomes. The spine shows you it's the construction practice series from Informa, but I think it's a very important work which will be of great value to everybody concerned. Bailey reminds us that the common law was exported throughout the British Empire, as it then was, so that judge-made law, as developed by the English courts, took root in many parts of the empire, and that of course includes Australia. He adds that a body of law has therefore developed from the various common law jurisdictions, and they have a direct bearing, of course, on construction and engineering projects. I do think it's important, do read the detailed review that we've written, but I think Lord Justice Jackson sums it up in his foreword when he calls this 3-volume work a tour de force, and we cannot but agree. The work takes a thorough, scholarly yet readable and practical approach to an extremely wide-ranging, dynamic and continually changing area of law, as I know certainly in my own practice. And of course you never really know how a case is going to develop in this particular area of law. We believe it will be welcomed by practitioners or any other parties dealing with legal issues emanating from construction and engineering projects. So I warmly welcome this book to you as a classic example of the very high standard that Informa produce in these works. We couldn't do without these books because they're so helpful to us in our everyday practice. So thank you to Mr. Bailey and to Informa and all concerned. Bye-bye.